Rays of sunlight stirred me back to life, a groan of annoyance leaving my mouth when I tried to get back on my feet. I felt a bit dizzy, but the first thing I noticed was that I was no longer at the shrine. Instead, it looked like the forest near the dojo. Of course, my first thought was to look around to see if I could find the girl from before, but not a trace of her presence remained. To make things even stranger, the path that I had followed amidst the trees seemed better maintained than I had remembered, and I should probably head home. That thought was cut short when the sound of several female voices could be heard nearby. "Get back here! Hikage, stop them at once! Just what do you think I'm doing? I'm chasing them! I'm trying to stop them!" "Nyaha! I think they've noticed what's missing, One-sama. Keep running, little one, and we just might make it!" Just when I thought this day couldn't get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls could be heard nearby. What in the world is going on here? Further ahead, I saw a couple of girls in fast pursuit of even more girls. However, there was something off about the scene, something that didn't make any sense. The girls being chased had the ears and tail of an animal, and the pursuers appeared to be armed with a katana and a naginata. "You conniving fox! Come back here at once! Return what you stole immediately! Give me back my panties! Hey, Hikage, how can you say something out loud like that?" "Ha! Pennies, pennies!" "Haha! Oh no! Help! Save us from the rampaging women!" As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling with the decision to just leave them be. While I didn't know what in the world was going on, the two girls armed with rather realistic-looking props, surely they couldn't be real, had me worried. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. I'm so going to regret this. Mumbling in annoyance, I chased after the girls. "Hikage, go around to the left!" "Right! I said left! Why do you always undermine me?" "I wasn't saying right, I was... You know what? Never mind. Just run after them." As I was chasing the girls, I noticed that the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path. "Oh, Oni-sama! I don't think I can run much more. I'm starting to feel a bit... Just a little longer, Mayako-chan. We're almost... Maiko! Not that! Not now! Sorry. One-sama. Scissor attack! I arrived just in time to find a scene taken straight from an action movie. The girl with the blonde hair collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace. The two armed girls were approaching them, almost unmistakably with killing instincts running amok. Any seasoned martial artist would have felt it. Those girls were going to be in it for a beating if I didn't stop them. "We've got you now, thieves! I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to town, and you're gonna have to put you both in the stocks. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on." Yeah, although I must admit, having a breeze down there does feel kinda nice. Keeps me feeling fresh and tingly. "Hikage, goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you, it's about our undergarments! Stolen! And these two criminals being brought to justice." One-sama, it hurts. My head hurts. Shh. It's going to be okay, little one. Hey, gods, if you're so desperate to have your underwear back, then here, catch! Stop right there! However, before I was able to interrupt the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. Whatever it was flying straight towards my head. The two samurai girls instantly grew flustered. Ugh! I can't see! Who the hell tosses a... Peeling the items off my face, I raised them into the air, looking like a professor examining an important sample while the thieves made their escape. A pink bra and lacy black panties. Oh boy, I knew this wasn't going to end well. "Ah, you there! Are you in cahoots with those crafty foxes? And hand those black immediately! Those are evidence of a crime and not for anyone else to touch! Drop the panties right now! I'm innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of the court. Just stop pointing those weapons at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into a shish kebab." "What? No, shut up! Drop the evidence and walk away! I am Tsukino Mio, chief of the village guards, and I am ordering you to drop what you're holding right now. I don't know any village guards, and I seriously doubt a cop would go around dressed like that, wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure I should drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but... Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged towards me, the pointy end of her naginata aimed for my gut. My reflexes caught on just in time, and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck upwards on the wooden shaft of the weapon, sending it up into the air and causing the girl to lose her balance. Narumi, I did not order you to attack! Fine, I'll give them back! Jeez! Just my luck to find a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Ha! You think I'd fall for something so simple? Fool! You may have fooled me once, but I won't let that happen again! The woman swung her weapon wide, arcing the thick wooden pole into my side before I could dodge. She then lunged forward, grabbing me tightly, pulling my arms around behind my back, leaving me with sore ribs and in a prone position. I could have fought back, but I figured it would only lead to more fighting. With the possibility of ending up stabbed, I decided to remain passive. The sword-wielding girl stepped forward, gently, and grabbed the silky underwear from my hand triumphantly. Your methods might be crude, but they do get results, Hikage. Tie him up. We're bringing him in for questioning. He probably knows where those pesky thieves are hiding. Right! And people wonder why criminals want to resist arrest at all costs. Mumbled this weakly as the girl with the naginata tied my wrists together with rope, and I soon found myself dragged by the duo towards the city. Surely, once we're out of the forest, you two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? Much as I like to fool around, I have more important things to do. The city? Ha! We're not taking you all the way there! You'll be spending the night in the village cells, thief! Who are you calling a thief? I'm the victim! First I get undies tossed in my face, then I have to deal with physical abuse, and now these accusations? Besides, there's no village around these parts. It's a city! You know, Tsukinotoshi! Silence! Hikage, if he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Tsundere tyrant. That's funny! And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by two girls, both of who I started to suspect were crazy.